I'm talking 10 minutes.
Lively.
Not
Go. Understanding.
Genuine.
Comical.
Wonderful.
Enthusiastic.
Nice.
Sassy.
You can't use words to describe Miss Lewis. It's not something. She's not somebody who can be described by mere English words.
That was powerful.
Grace Hanson Gilmore, you asked me about Dorothy Parker.
Oh yes, the articles that I missed.
Yes. And Casey and Carolina, I handed back your tests the day that y'all were out. And Grace. Carolina.
What is that?
It's on is what it is.
Okay, I guess I should. Okay, I'm gonna pause this.
I think something that describes her is that she has a sense of humor.
Humor.
Yes.
Humor is your word.
Yeah, she can take things, like, she doesn't take things too horribly seriously. Like freshman year, some people were crazy in our class, and we'd be like running in circles in class and like yelling. And she like tolerated it, and she got us to quiet down, but also have a really fun time, and I appreciate
definitely. Miss Lewis is such a fabulous English teacher because she is such an adorable nerd for Shakespeare.
I'd say she's quirky. She's always in a good mood. Usually in a good mood. She's very energetic. She's definitely understanding, and she's supportive.
Well, she has a zest for life. She always comes into the office in a flurry of conversation and action, and I think she walks into her classroom that way, so she's a dynamic, joyful person.
She always is walking around with a huge smile on her face.
Ecstatic.
No, just static.
What does that mean?
I don't
Explain
know.
that.
I'm not going to explain it. I think it's great.
One time, this is like right before Christmas break this year, we bought these whoopee cushions in, and Claire had this whoopee cushion behind her, and she like pushed it a little, and Miss Lewis walked in right as this happened, so everyone thought Claire had farted. So Miss Lewis walks in, and then just like walks out of the room. It was hysterical.
So they asked if I would sing while some of the students played. And so I made her do it with me, and she'd only been teaching her for like 4 days, and we had to sing Bon Jovi, Wanted Dead or Alive, Wanted, right? So she got to rock it out on her 4th day at Potomac, for which she's never forgiven me.
Well, she will kill me for saying this, but Mrs. Lewis's internet wireless name is Fortinbras from Macbeth, as in like the Macbeth character Fortinbras.
Well, there was a fun thing we told her when she was in her 1st year, that it was a departmental tradition that the rookie host a faculty dinner party, and she did it. That wasn't true. We lied to her. And she had a great party.
I helped out last year with her daughter's birthday party, which was a Harry Potter theme, and she came downstairs and she was dressed as Professor McGonagall. She had a wig, and she's just doing the most ridiculous British accent and just really just laying it on, and it was just such a great moment.
I mean, every single week where Cope and I get into a fight, and Miss Lewis is like, hey, Gabe and Cope, stop it.
I always take the blame for that for some reason, though.
That's because you're always to blame.
No.
Probably miss most about how supportive she is. You know, she's always like in a good mood and able to push through tough weeks of school, and I think that's going to be pretty tough to do without.
She's kind of youthful in her way that she likes to kind of be close to people, and I have issues with personal space. So that's the other thing that's just kind of funny. She kind of breaks through that. Comes in and is always leaning over me and kind of, how's your day? What are you doing? Oh, what are you working on? And like leaning out, and she's like, oh, I'm sick. I think I have strep throat. And it's like, don't touch me. Nobody comes inside this space. But so she's been fun for me that way. It's good. It's good for me.
She's always very warm-hearted, and I look forward to advisory because she's always so sweet to us.
Yeah, I'm just going to miss the fun environment I guess we have with her in advisory. It's just something I look forward to.
I don't know, I'm going to miss her long skirts because they're awesome. her sense of humor.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I'll miss seeing her in the hallways, and
Yeah.
every time I say hi to her, she will really like acknowledge, you know, your presence there and everything, and have these like long conversations with you.
She's a good shoulder to lean on, so I'll miss that.
Miss Lewis really reminded me this year that writing can be really fun and that I actually love it.
Well, I never had her as a teacher, but you can obviously tell, you know, like from 9th grade to this year, like the different strides in like writing that everyone has made, and obviously she had a pretty big impact on that.
She was able to like teach students that they have to like play a balancing act and that they can't get carried away in the school aspect sometimes.
And she definitely pushed me very hard, and she definitely taught me how to write, and I think she does that for a lot of her students.
Something huge for me was freshman year. I'd never taken an English course that hard before, or that in depth. Like reading the Odyssey and things like that, things that I didn't think I would be able to understand, because when I would read it for homework, I would be so confused. But then you'd go in class and she would explain it, and I think like her ability to make kids and students really understand what was going on and appreciate it has been like really, really helpful, and has made me love the English department and the English class.
I think that as a teacher, she brings a really energetic commitment to teaching and to curriculum development. I think for a lot of us, we can have the tendency to get stuck in ruts in terms of how we teach things, and I think that Julie is really great about thinking of new types of lessons, creative types of lessons, way to teach grammar in a more fun way, get students up and moving, and I've learned from her in that way.